Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm John, and before I start this little disassembly showing off the mechanism of the piston knife, which is this one, I just wanted to say sorry if I've been a bit away, mainly because I lost my editing computer, and if you want to take a look at that, you can sort of see why. This used to be my trusty Asus editing laptop or notebook, whatever, but these days it looks like this. So I had to get something else for my editing needs, and that took a little while. Sorry about that. I'll try to be more consistent, and I can't hide the fact that I also have a bit of work sometimes. I'll just move the camera a little bit. I have a bit of work that also takes up a bit of my time. But anyways, in my previous video about the piston knife, I sort of promised, if anyone was interested, that I would try to show this loose flipper mechanism, and few people was interested. As you can see, it hides when I close it. A few people were actually interested in seeing this, and so I'm gonna take this apart for your pleasure, and then you can sort of see how this mechanism works. This requires a Torx 8 screwdriver or bit, and I'll try to find the places. I have to tell you this knife is, oh, it's the other side. This knife is, this pivot is free spinning, and that's never a good thing, but if you can't get it open with one, I can just block it with my finger, but if you can't get it open, use another Torx 8 on the other side, so that you unscrew it on both sides. I need a Torx 6 for the butt end of the knife. It was only held together by two screws, so we'll just take this on the other end. It's a Torx 6, as I mentioned, and this one should go apart quite easily, and it does. And then we have the mechanism inside. I'll just try to make it focus a little, and I'll just remove the blade for a while. And what you can see, this flipper goes in a track here, and as you can always also see, there's a very tiny washer that loosened, and all the gooey stuff is just me putting way too much grease inside. But if you take this model apart, be aware that there are, oh, it's very light, there are four little washers, actually, 2 on each side, on the little pins there. And as you can also see, this functions as a lock pin as well. And we'll just try to see if we can put it on again, and then I'll see if I can show you how the mechanism works. And we have to close it like this, and you can see down here there's just a little notch in the blade part that grabs into the front pin of that blue piece of metal, and when you push this, the knife goes up and it hides there. Not a very complicated mechanism, actually. So that's how it works. I hope I can just put it a little closer. I hope you can tell how this is. Very simple yet efficient system. I guess the sort of issue that could be if this wears down, but I guess this is aluminum, might wear, but the knife steel is not going anywhere. So far no problems with that. I can't even see any traces, and yeah, it's definitely oiled more than enough, so I'll just take it back together, put it back together. Yeah, sorry, right back in. Sort of assembled, and we get our front for the good. And we screw this back into position. As you can see, it can be made very loose. I just have to no blade play. And we just see that everything falls into place. Maybe I should just tighten it a little bit, just and then the pivot spins, but I can hold it with my finger, that's okay. Yeah, and as you can see, the mechanism is still very simple. Yeah, that helped the sensoring as well. Yeah, it's almost drop shotty, and still no, just a little bit of blade play. So, yeah, that's nice. So that was the mechanism inside this piston knife and the hidden flipper. I hope you found this interesting and learned something. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.